What's going on, guys? I know I'm not dressed like the corporate America boy that you're probably expecting. I don't have my tie on, I don't have my collared shirt on, but we're all working from home. This is what I look like. I'm recording this on a Saturday. It is what it is. Today I'm going to share my 3 productivity hacks. This is going to be the first part of a series. Today I'm going to talk about really the ideas that go into how I've been productive, how I've been able to balance 19 credit hours at ASU and at college, as well as working, 40, 50 hours a week, starting off my career in tech sales. Next video in this series, I'm going to go into some of the productivity tools that I use. I just know that if I made this into all one video, this would be like a 30, 40-minute video, and you guys would not watch it because I know I wouldn't watch it. I have the attention span of a goldfish. Before I get into the video, if you are interested in following my journey as a student to corporate to buying my first house, I'm gonna make a video about that and show you guys the renovations and everything. I'm kind of all over the place if you can't tell. New YouTuber, this is what I'm doing. Hopefully you can deal with it. If you like that, subscribe down below. Hit the like button, it'll make me feel happy. Okay, so you probably clicked on this video because of one or maybe more reasons. The first reason, you probably procrastinate all the time, just like me. You can't stay focused, just like me. And because you can't stay focused and you procrastinate, you don't get anything done, which was me. By the end of the video, you're probably not gonna have everything worked out. I'm gonna say some things at you. You're gonna be like, maybe that's a good idea. Maybe I should try it. Then you'll procrastinate in trying it. And then maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't happen. But towards the end of the series, you'll have no excuse as to, why you're putting off that project another week, why you wait until 11:59 to get that paper finished. Whatever your situation is, corporate, or you're a student, or you're just lazy, I think all of this applies to you. My first tip is not original at all. So my first tip, I'm stealing from Simon Sinek's TED Talk video where he talks about starting with the why. Something that I've implemented in my life is something called OKRs. So I've done this in my work life, my personal life. It stands for objectives and key results. Really what that means is you start with an objective. So an example would be build a house. At the end of a year, you can look and see, okay, is the house built or not? But you don't see all the progress that's made in that big objective. That's what you have key results for. So key results would be things like laying down the foundation, installing the plumbing, making sure you get, I don't know, like the flooring done or something. I don't know. I don't know how to build a house, but I do know how to set up OKRs. So for you, what this means is start with 2 to 3 big objectives that you want to accomplish. Learn a new language, finish college, finish that big project at your job. And then from there, for each one of those, write out the 5 key results or the 5 things that are going to go into learning a new language. Make them all something measurable. Make sure key results are measurable. Objectives are the big goals that you have, that you can look back after a certain time period and say, okay, yeah, that's getting done. Key results are more of like practice Spanish 5 times a week. Or for this project, check in with your manager twice a week to make sure you're on track. Whatever those key results are, they are like pretty difficult sometimes to think about, but once you have them set, it's really easy for you to focus and maintain that focus consistently throughout that project, throughout that curriculum, whatever you're doing. Tip number 2, use your calendar. I don't care if it's Google Calendar, I don't care if it's Outlook. I personally use both. I use Outlook for work and I use Google for my personal life. I used to use my Google Suite calendar for school, but now that's kind of how I separate the two. I will kind of show a peek at what a calendar could look like. 2 big things with this tip is to make sure that you block off time. So if you know that twice a week, say a key result that you set for yourself is you want to study for that IT certification that you need to complete by Q3 of this year. You want to make sure you're blocking off 2 hours every Tuesday and Thursday to study for that test, and you treat it like, hey, that's the structure that you set for yourself, just like you would if you were actually paying for a class. Because if you have the discipline to go and do it consistently, you have control and you have freedom and you'll be able to accomplish your dreams and it'll be great. The second tip to tip number 2 is color code. So when I'm looking at my calendar and you start filling up your calendar with a bunch of different stuff, it can get overwhelming. So something that I do is I'll color code and use different colors for different things in my life. Things that are personal, things for work, things for school, whatever. Last tip goes into my third tip. Use a daily 3. So you might be able to see up here, I use a daily 6 because I pick 3 big tasks I want to get done for the day for work, and then I pick 3 big tasks that I want to get done for the day for my personal stuff. So I found that when I have like 15 things on my calendar for work and another 5 things I need to do in my personal life, it gets overwhelming. I'll get 8 of those things done and I'll feel like a failure. But by doing the daily 3, it's very easy to keep that momentum going. It's like if you accomplish those 3 things, and 3 things is very easy to juggle for most people, you'll be chilling. That's it. It's very simple. Just focus on 3 things for work, 3 things for your personal life. So I guess maybe scratch the title of this tip. Instead of daily 3, daily 6. There you go. Use these 3 little victories or 6 little victories as, metrics of, or, kind of like this build up for success. It's the small victories that add up to the big wins. I know I wanted to keep this video brief, so I will. I'm not going to go through and show you exactly how I set up my calendar or exactly how I set up my OKRs. I do use software to track all that stuff. Some of you might be more of a pen and paper something. I don't know. I also use a pen and paper, but I can't read my handwriting. It's more of just something for me to make sure I'm learning and taking it in. I think I read some kind of study that works. But I'm going to keep this video or end this video there. Thank you guys for listening. Again, if you liked what you heard, please hit the like button below and subscribe. Leave a comment below if you would like to hear me go more into depth than anything I talked to in this video. Like I said, I will make a second video about the software I use. Yeah, there you go. Peace.